Prime for a free trial.
Season 12 is only on Prime?
It's awful too. You're not missing anything.
Already, we are live.
Live.
They're throwing a knip shit about RuPaul's Drag Race season 12 not being on Netflix, only being available on Amazon Prime.
But like all the other seasons are on Netflix.
That's how they get you.
It'll get to Netflix eventually. Wait till next season.
But I
want to watch all of Inuyasha? You can't. You can only watch up to season 2.
Fuck that. You find that on YouTube.
You can't even find it on YouTube. I tried.
I think I have most of the.
I have it all on my computer. Alrighty. Welcome to session 29 of Roll for Severity's OG campaign, our homebrew D&D adventure. We play every second Sunday at 5 p.m. PST right here at twitch.tv/rollforseverity. We also have every other week Mel's campaign, which the past couple weeks have been canceled just due to other scenarios going on between people getting married and work and all that kind of jazz. But hopefully we'll be getting back into the more usual swing of things shortly. If you're looking to rewatch past episodes, subscribers have access to the episodes immediately after they air over on our channel's VODs. For those who aren't subscribers, all episodes are uploaded to YouTube usually a week after they air. I've been kind of dropping the ball on that recently. Brain has been everywhere but my head, apparently.
How many months have you been in quarantine, Aaron?
I've re-entered quarantine. So
it's like March 1200th at this point. Like I swear. Actually, let's be honest. It's probably March 297th.
I'm convinced everyone's a hologram except for my husband. Everyone is.
And Tally.
Not.
But the cookies are definitely an illusion. The cookies are a lie.
I'm a hologram that delivered cookies. That's upsetting.
I wanted to reach out, but I was afraid that my hand would go through him. And I couldn't do it.
I drove to deliver you cookies, Jamie. Me.
So that just means we need to. We just need to rename not Nathan to Faith, and then Jamie can reach out and touch Faith.
Reach out and touch Faith.
All right, I'm Ominous Giggle, the DM for this campaign, and one of the agents of chaos. I'm joined by my fantastic players, not Nathan, Mel, Jamie. Jeanette will be joining us. She's just running a bit late. Before you get underway, a few quick things to go over. Each month we donate a portion of all income generated by Roll for Severity to charity. This includes that from direct donations, bits, subscriptions, and sales from the store. This month's charity is the Community Health Empowerment and Wellness Project, or the CHEW Project for short. They provide provisions, resources, and education for LGBTQ youth and young adults facing barriers such as mental health, poverty, homelessness, substance abuse, sexual health, and queer-related barriers. They also offer no-cost counseling, crisis intervention, peer support, STI testing, and a drop-in office for basic needs, support, and more. You can find them on their website, chewprojectyeg.org, or on Twitter at chewprojectyeg. Speaking of the store is up on tpublic.com/user/roll-for-severity, or you can click the link down below the stream. There have actually been several people picking up stuff recently, which makes me smile and laugh, especially when you, once again, have someone buy another baby onesie that is what could go wrong. So yeah, people have been picking up fantastic things on there. I love it. So without further ado, what happened last time?
I can honestly say I don't remember. I was trying to remember all day, and I completely forgot. We were about to do something that was going to be interesting, and you cut it short, and it's about all I have.
Very astute. Well, we did talk to Inra.
Yeah, we did. We talked
trying to get some questions.
We're going to go to a bar to investigate murder.
You were in a bar already, too.
Yes, but actually no.
Actually no. Yeah.
Close enough. I remember some things.
Yeah, Inra, I guess by the time we were finished talking with her just about like Scorched Hammer Clan stuff, she kind of brought up that the city has been having a problem with Grigori.
Gagori.
Oh, the drug that I know
added
so
an
much
R.
about.
Gagori.
The pieces are all falling back into place for Kay now.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Apparently
we
the-
agreed.
Carry on.
Yeah, go ahead.
We agreed to infiltrate the drug cartel of the city and find out who was behind the increase of Gagori drug getting into things and
Gagori laced drugs, yes.
Gagori
We
laced drugs.
spent so much time looking at baked goods
Yes,
to
we
try and
spent-
see if they make Theo high.
Yeah, we tried to get high off pastries.
You experienced pop rocks?
I got
Yeah.
pop rocked in my mouth for the first time.
Was that a pop rock for a sant or was it a cookie? I don't
It
remember.
was like a whatchamacallit, a Pop-Tart.
Oh yes, it was a Pop Tart.
Oh yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And both Anna and Theo tried them, and Theo was not pleased with the crackling in their head.
No, I wasn't pleased at all. It was weird.
And then you shoved like 73 croissants in your face and everything was better.
Yeah, it was great. It was fine. We also played 20 questions with Inra, which was kind of hilarious. So, but yeah, we then ended up at a bar.
The chum bucket?
Yeah, we ended up at
No, rum.
the
Rum
rum
bucket.
The rum bucket.
Chum bucket's close enough.
No, it's not.
It's
Can
very
you
different.
imagine having to deal with plankton right now?
Across,
Like-
yeah, I was gonna say across the street was the Krusty Krab.
Like, jeez, no one wants that.
Also, I went back and was watching some of the old episodes. I found that the name of the half-orc couples that you stayed at their place was Gertrude and Botron.
Oh, Gertrude.
That was the half-orc couple that you stayed outside their farm on your way to see Danik.
Yeah.
Squat
and-
on their lawn.
Yeah, and they were they're the ones who supply flour for Brimmick's Bakery.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's how we were determined. It's not them, so not them.
Yeah. Can't be them.
We trust the source of this flour. It's not laced with drugs.
Only happiness.
Watch it actually that's
They
I
are the
just
Gro
remember
Cartel.
rolling- I just remember rolling a crit 20 on my knowledge about this one particular drug,
Whipseed.
and Kay just knows so much about it, and everybody's like,
Kay's our guide. to the
"Why?
other side.
Why do you know this?" It's like, well, there was a life before all of you, and then he just gets this long look at his eyes.
He says as he takes a swig of whiskey, rum, whatever you're drinking.
Brandy.
Always
I-
whiskey.
But yeah, we have
We have a lead.
yeah, we have a lead, I believe, to the I wrote my notes were not great that night. I have 3 suspicious / broken bottle, and then I have crystal star. I wrote gat, and I don't know why I wrote gat.
We are going to the broken bottle.
Okay, so filling in some of the blanks that you've forgotten, the broken bottle is one of the locations that you had heard when you were talking with the bartender, and you're basically trying to convince him that you're a druggie trying to find drugs.
Yeah, that's right.
Top notch.
Anna, you were smoking cigarettes outside
I
with
was
the
not.
locals.
Anna went outside, walked up and said,
Pretending-
"Hi, fellers," and struck up a conversation and aced that fucking charisma check. And end up finding out that the Crystal Star, STAR, was another pub that the name Gant, GANT, that he had started going there. And
Oh, yeah,
Gant was on
Gant
your
is
list of suspects.
Yeah, that's right. And we determined that one of them is dead, probably.
Naka hasn't been seen for a while, right?
Hasn't
Yeah,
been
Naka hadn't been seen in about the past week.
Yeah. Let me write that down. Take better notes, Jamie.
And yeah,
Yeah, that was it.
not letting go of that cigarette.
Yeah.
That's my in.
Yeah,
You mimed it
you
like
never
Lisa
lit. You
Calvin.
never lit the cigarette. You just tucked it behind your ear.
Like in my mouth for a bit, and I put it there so the guys know I'm cool and not a narc.
He knows that you're cool.
That's how you infiltrate a cartel, is you gotta be cool.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, do you?
Well, Annah is the master of espionage, I believe was your phrasing for it.
Okay, so Anna's the master of espionage. Kay's the drug expert. What does that make Theo and Syl?
Like the Dawn? So Theo can be like our Big Daddy Dawn.
I doubt that so much. I feel like.
Do you think
based
Sylvania
on
would be the
Theo's-
Dawn then?
No, that's the thing. None of us are the Dawn.
I was gonna
Theo
say,
is.
are we talking Don Corneo? Because I don't want to be Don Corneo.
Can our horse be the Dawn? We still have a horse.
I mean, it's age appropriate. He's at least old enough for a horse.
Oh boy.
So the horses are Dawn. Really, I almost feel like based on Theo's attraction to sugar, that Theo's most likely to be one kind of drug addict and Syl's probably the other. Because Syl's the high-functioning one, and Theo is just the functioning one.
So I think at that point we'd have Sylvania on speed. And
Yeah.
Theo's crack is sugar.
Exactly. The two of them have their drug of choice. I'm like, I don't do drugs, but you know what? I can tell you a hell of a lot about them.
Alrighty.
Sometimes you just need some chocolate to get through the day.
As you're just sitting there, just this giant bowl of chocolate just outside of camera range, just like,
Actually, today I have some candied nuts.
ooh, nuts. Alrighty, so where are you all heading?
I think we were gonna head to the Crystal Star.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the one we wanted to go to because that's where
Got a
That's-
lead on.
that was
yeah.
the more reliable lead that Anna picked up.
Yeah, because that one's they had the name Gant mentioned. Alrighty, so you make your way over towards the Crystal Scar, and the front door opens up onto one of the actual roads, as opposed to into an alley like the Rum Bucket did. Hanging over the door is a wooden star painted white to try and make it like it's like whites and grays, trying to make it look like crystally. But it also hasn't been touched up in at least a couple years, so it's weathered and chipped. As you open the door, like the sudden scent of ale just kind of hits you. And you can hear a little bit of a murmur from inside. It's not overly crowded. As you head into the pub, there's a few dwarves, a couple of humans, a gnoll, half-orc, just scattered about throughout the tables, goblin as well in there. And you can see the bartender, a human male, probably late 40s, standing behind the bar, and he's currently cleaning glasses. What are people doing?
Is there anything?
There's no weaponry hanging on the wall behind him.
I was gonna say no. Is there anything that like jumps out about this place compared to the last place? Like
Live music.
live music. This type of music. Are people?
There's no live music. There is music playing. There is a large for what is it, gramophone? The like spinny disc one.
Yeah, gramophone.
Yeah, gramophone. You can see a gramophone sitting behind the bar, just slowly spinning on it. Occasionally it skips.
Is it playing like slow jazz, rock,
It's
Pixie metal.
60s metal, K-pop?
no, it's playing more like a jazzy tune, but once again, every once in a while the disc just kind of skips and it'll go like silent for a little bit, then it'll pick back up, and
Okay,
Uh,
so slow
but-
down.
not even slow jazz, like a bit more upbeat jazz, but it's not playing overly loud, so it's not like people are having to yell across the table to overhear each other over the triangle being used in the fucking band.
Okay.
Are there any tables available? You said it wasn't crowded, so I
Yes,
imagine
it's not overly
easy.
crowded, so it's pretty easy to grab a table. If you're wanting to grab a table, it's a bit further from people. That's easy enough to do as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think score a table before we start talking up the bartender.
Yeah. Does anybody? I don't really know. Are people drinking ale? Are people drinking like fruity drinks? Like what?
People are
I
drinking
feel like
ale
it's-
for the most part.
I was gonna okay, because for a second I was like, what type of bar is this? Is this an ale bar, or is this a martini bar, or is
This is the I just spent 8 to 12 hours working. I want to sit down and drink myself stupid.
Okay, not a gay
Okay.
bar.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's
I
a
was also thinking that.
kind of bar. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So what we went to just a little bit more classy.
Yes, it's and even when Nana was chatting with the people outside at the last bar, like they're saying like they try and pose as more of a like higher class bar, but they don't do a very good job.
Oh.
So they look like not a dive bar,
But they're
but
still
at
practically a
their
dive
heart,
bar.
There's still a dive bar.
They're a dive bar,
100%.
They'll get real offended if you call them a dive bar.
Love it.
Sounds like the Rose and Crown.
I have no idea what that is.
Don't worry about it.
Alrighty, so it's easy enough to find yourselves a table. What are people doing?
So much like in the other bar, I
I
just
order
wanna...
a round of drinks.
Yes, we're gonna get drunk, I guess. How are you
All
doing
right.
after your last drink, Kay?
Well, considering you couldn't remember anything from the last session, my guess is it hit him pretty fucking hard.
Funny! No, I'm pretty sure Kay was fine when I did my con check last round.
Yeah, you were
I
fine.
think you aced it.
It was pretty watered down at the last place.
Yeah, we
Wasn't
were
good.
calling it all kinds of water.
Yeah. Theo could probably drink it, although he didn't.
Okay.
I didn't drink it.
Yeah.
I guess
I think I drank yours too.
Yeah, you downed yours and then moved your tankard in front of Theo and then sat there and sipped Theo's.
while Kay is procuring drinks for the table, much like at the other bar, I just want to sort of keep an eye out on the crowd. I don't expect that drugs really change hands here, but you never know. So, like, if it looks like someone's coming in and is doing the discreet little, like, finger waggle, swipe by, like, just want to look for some suspicious activity.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
It's an 8.
An 8. You're not noticing any finger waggling.
Damn.
Finger waggling.
You know what I mean when they're like,
Yeah, you know, when they do like the little,
The 37-step secret handshake.
That's,
And if you get one step
that's what
wrong, you
drug
get
dealers-
shot.
That's why I'm not a drug dealer. I have a terrible memory. It makes so much sense.
Is there like does it look like there's like an upstairs to this place?
It does not.
Okay, it's just a, okay.
Yeah, you can
Alright.
see. You can see a set of stairs that go down behind the bar. But that's behind the bar, and you assume that's probably going down to a cellar. It's probably safe to assume that's going down to a cellar.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to go ask the bartender this time around?
Kay is walking back carrying drinks for the crew.
ask the bartender what?
It's 8
well,
silver for your round of drinks.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're looking for Gant. So I'm actually gonna quickly do a quick. Can I do a quick? I don't even know what Gant looks like.
You do not know what Gant looks like. You
We
only
don't
have a
yet
name.
know what Gant looks like. Yeah, we only have a name. Okay, well, shit.
Can we perception to see if anyone's talking about Gant nearby? By
Sure,
listening
give
to
me
people.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check.
Oh god. Oh god.
Do it, Kay.
I'm lost in the world of. I found it. Never mind. That one. Well, I'm really, really a 16.
You're really a 16. That is a very solid 16 on front and
Should
back.
not be in the bar.
You are not hearing anyone mentioning the name Gant.
Damn.
Does
Well, I
Syl
tried.
have that thaumaturgy? Is that a spell that Syl has? Probably look it up. Because that's the one where you can like project your voice, right? Am I thinking
Yeah.
this correctly?
Yeah, you can like bang windows, project your voice.
Does it have to be bangy, or can it sound like a normal voice off at the distance?
I think it really comes down to DM discretion.
I'm just trying to see if Sylvania even has it.
Yeah, that's fair. It's moot if she does not.
Yeah.
Spells. There we go.
We could do the old like shout his name and look away trick, but like have it go over off in the corner or like by the entrance and see if people
They do not have. They do not have it.
All right,
Well,
They have Mending and Shocking Grasp as their
We're
cantrips.
gonna do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. Let's go chat up a bartender. I'll go up to the bar. And
I'm really happy that Theo's the one that's taking the initiative to talk to the bartender
Like, I
during
need
this
drugs.
stretch. Yes. Yes, you do.
While Theo's at the bar, I'll head to the ladies' room.
Okay.
Carry on.
All right, I'll go.
Syl and I will continue to drink.
So, all right then, I will.
Oh,
I
and
guess I'll
Sylvania
go-
is here now as well.
Hey, Sylvania.
Hey.
She is just hopping in, which means I just need to change up the layout because now all of us are shuffled around. Uno
Syl's here.
momento.
No. So we're at the Crystal Star. We're looking for Gant.
Sure.
Currently,
Yeah.
you and I are drinking while everyone else left us.
I hope I'm drinking water.
You have a beverage in front of you.
It's ale. It's okay. I'm not drinking mine either.
It's fine. You can just give it to me. I'll pass out drunk at the end of this night in this campaign, anyways.
Alrighty, so you head up to the bartender.
And I guess I'll go, hello. Hi there.
Hey, how's it doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. I'm wondering if you could help me with something.
Possibly. What do you need?
I've been listening to a bit of, hearsay, that and that, and I'm wondering if you know a fellow by the name of Gant.
Oh yeah. Oi, Gant! You got company. And you will.
Okay, what?
You never asked him to be subtle.
No,
Uh,
I'm good with that. Fine.
and-
I'm fine.
And you watch as the goblin kind of perks up and looks back towards the bar.
Of course it's a fucking goblin.
Yeah,
And
Damn it.
liturgy.
and as they see like they quickly look and kind of give you a look over, and you watch them kind of hop off their chair and book it out the bar.
What the? Son of a bitch! Thank you! And I'm just gonna I'm gonna run past and I'll be like, run, get the goblin, time to go!
Kay is going to be very upset, but I'm assuming Kay notices dude leave.
Oh yeah, you all hear, like, it's not, the bar's not overly
He
loud,
doesn't-
so you all
he doesn't
hear him
leave
yell
subtle.
Gant, and you all see like the goblin perk up and then book it out of the tavern. Like, they are not trying to stealth their way out of the tavern at all.
I'm gonna chase after him.
All right.
Is
Could I have seen that before I made it to the bathroom? Since I was like
yeah,
setting up to.
yeah, you'd easily be able to like you're probably like on your way to the bathroom when you see Gant, or like when you hear the bartender call out Gant, and then watch the goblin book it out. You're like, shit, And you can absolutely turn around and book it after.
Okay.
So is everyone chasing this goblin?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
chase the goblin.
Theo, are we supposed to chase?
Yes, get the goblin.
I didn't ask you. I asked, or wait, I did ask.
You did
I meant to
ask.
say- I meant to say K. And
Yeah,
then I
K's
said Theo
like,
instead.
unfortunately, K puts down, like, K is now in, like, tipsy running mode, because at this point he's consumed a reasonable amount of alcohol this evening. So,
Yeah, okay, give me a Constitution check with a disadvantage,
oh, this will be
Yes.
fun.
because you're on at least your third cup.
This is true.
Yeah, you're definitely kind of tipsy and bit on the drunker side.
Yes, it's I can stand, I can run, I'm cognizant of what I'm doing, but I probably don't feel as much pain as I should.
Yeah, your coordination may not be optimal.
Your mileage may vary. So, but K, being K, is going to be like, alright, I guess, and he is going to bolt after Dude Bro.
Alrighty. Also, Sylvania, just so you're aware, you do not have dog with you right now.
We left dog. We're sorry.
Unacceptable. What?
Because you're...
Dog can't come into bars!
I'm not.
Well, it was more so the trying to remain somewhat stealthy, and dog
Yeah,
is very notable.
It's very notable.
Okay.
Acceptable. We're sorry.
I was not in the right mind when I agreed to this, but apparently I already agreed to this.
I feel like I just got yelled at by lemongrass.
So after that huge, like, clearly looks bad, the whole bar probably, is aware of what's going on. As I'm running out, because I am indeed a goblin folk, I'm gonna scream like, "The baby is yours! Don't deny me!" So they think that we're just trying to find Gant for not drug-related reasons.
Roll
And
me
maybe
a
throw them.
roll me a performance check.
Crap. Average, I got a 15.
15.
It's yours!
You hear a couple of them just like burst out laughing, and there's one just like, baby, what? But yeah, as you just go hoofing it out after this goblin.
Don't worry, guys, I covered our tracks.
Also, considering that you're wearing a hood, like the cloak and hood, all they see is this short being yell, "The baby is yours," as they go chasing after him.
It's fine.
All right.
How did we get here?
Just
Walking.
don't ask questions. Chase the goblin.
So as you book it out the front door, and you see them turn down the alley and just running. Is everyone chasing after them?
I'm gonna chase after him.
Yeah,
Not very
I
effectively without dog, but apparently.
I'm sorry.
was gonna try. So when if I can see where Gant's going when I'm outside, or at least see the direction of the party, I'm going to. It's Anna 7 time. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm much faster. So.
Okay. So
wild
as you
shape.
you step outside, you like get out the tavern door, get around that corner, see Gant down. And as you're running, you just Theo, you're in front because you were the first one chasing after Gant. But you just watch as Anna's like picking up speed and like running past you as though changing into the Anna 7 and just like hoofing it past you.
How many feet away is he?
He's a pretty quick goblin. He's got I'm not sure how many feet he's out, but he's got a decent lead on you.
Okay.
And as he's running,
Is it more than 30 feet?
oh yeah.
Okay.
As he's running, there's several like crates and all that on the leaning up against the one wall, and he like grabs onto one of the crates and yanks it behind him to try and topple the stack.
Of course he does.
Anna, I need you to make me a dex save as Anna 7.
Ooh, as Anna 7. All right, I would love to do that. It's +2. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Alrighty. So as these crates fall, you manage to easily like weave out, and you get through or past the stack before it hits the ground. Theo, K, and Sylvania, I need you to make me dex saves, or not dex, acrobatics checks.
Acrobatics checks.
Yeah, acrobatics checks to try and get up and over these without, face planting.
So
my
it
question
looks
is,
like plants, and then like both Sylvania and Kay use him as a launching pad over the boxes.
Yeah, you get to the boxes first, trip and fall on the box, and the rest of them just like run up and over top of you.
Amazing.
And based on Syl's roll, Syl does a flip.
That's a flip. Yeah.
Parkour.
Parkour. Poof.
Parkour.
Uh,
I like it to think it was an accidental flip as I like realized that I'm not on dog.
yeah, well, you like get onto Theo as you're running up, and you're like, oh shoot, I'm gonna Theo like jump, and that's when you get the flip going.
Theo's not dog.
And so as you're like he rounds a corner, and as you're seeing him run, you see him he turns as he hits the corner and like rips around the corner. You watch just kind of like grab on to like the like stonework on the edge of the building a little bit to help like swing him around that corner and maintain speed. And Anna, as you're getting closer, roll me a perception check.
Is it there? This isn't relying on smell, is it?
Nope.
All right, just straight up, no advantage. Who earns? Oh, that is
Nat
a nat
20 anyways.
25.
Don't matter.
You, as you're like racing up, trying to catch up, you see that the ground at that corner is like a little bit shiny, and looks like it might be a little bit slick. So roll me.
He's got grace.
Roll me an acrobatics check with advantage as Anna 7.
All right. So that's a deck space.
Yeah.
+2, which is no.
With advantage, so roll it again.
Oh, with advantage, I can do it again. Woo! 17.
Okay. So you get to that corner, and you kind of like jump up, and you put your feet on the wall and like on the opposite wall of the alley and push yourself along. Do you communicate that the oil slick is there, or like it's potentially slippery there?
Oh man, that would be so smart.
Can you as
But
Anna 7?
I believe I still have some my like empathetic.
Yeah, you still have
telepathy.
limited telepathy.
But how? That depends if they're in range though, and I need to be able to see them, and I'm not looking at them, so I'm gonna think I probably can't.
Okay. Then Theo, Kay, and Sylvania, I need you to roll me perception checks.
Oh, of course.
Sorry, guys.
That's fine. Let's do that perception.
Nice.
Yay! I fell on my ass, but I see the grease.
21, 19, and Kay, what do you see?
Okay, gotta do perception.
Oh.
Probably like, why is Anna jumping on the wall?
Okay, so you can all see that it's a bit shiny at that corner and potentially slick. So roll me acrobatics with advantage.
I'm okay with that. That's a good acrobatics with advantage. Well, tipsy. Woo! Kay is gonna have one hell of a hangover tomorrow. Man,
Boy, yeah.
he's shaking Oh, he's shaking up his insides real good. He's not hydrating, and he's going for a chase.
So, Kay, you managed to grab onto that corner and you swing yourself around. Like, you spotted what Gant did. You grab onto that corner, you swing yourself around, and you can feel your feet kind of like slide as you hit that edge and go around. Sylvania, you end up having to slow down a little bit as you're hitting it to not go like sliding around. But then you get thumped by Theo, who's coming in behind you, and you both kind of spin out a bit.
I'm sorry! I'm like trying to brace myself because she's so much smaller than me. I don't want to squish her.
But you both end up hitting the ground. You are able to get back up without losing much speed. And Anna, you book it to the and you're catching up, and you watch as Gant rounds another corner once again, grabbing onto the wall. The ground doesn't look slick at this corner, but he grabs wall, and then as you round the corner, you can watch as a manhole cover clinks down into place.
Okay. Oh, this sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna, as I'm like skidding to the manhole cover, I'm gonna like clear my wild shape.
Okay.
And get that dexterity back in the opposable thumbs. And try and rip off the manhole cover.
Okay, give me an athletics check. You cannot lift that manhole cover. This is like the heaviest thing you've picked up in your life.
Theo! Hey!
And the rest of the group does catch up and sees you like tugging on this manhole cover.
Theo comes around the corner, shiner, covered in grease. This little shit! I'm gonna reach down and help you with the manhole cover.
Okay. One of you can roll a strength check with advantages. I'm sure the group in general is helping.
It shouldn't be me.
It shouldn't be me.
He's not.
Okay, I think that means it's me.
Yeah, come on.
Are
Be
yours at a
manly.
negative?
Do it, Manly K. Do it. Fuck.
And this is where the alcohol kicks in.
Yep.
Gosh, guys, I don't know. It's not moving.
I shove K over. I'll do my own strength check. Fuck.
Oh, this is good.
He's getting away.
Getting away.
How heavy is this goddamn man cover?
Apparently infinitely heavy.
Is it at least 10 pounds? Is it over 10 pounds?
It's over 10 pounds.
Fuck!
Your turn still.
Your turn still.
Yeah, I look at the manhole cover and I'm just like,
It's bigger
yeah,
than me.
no.
Okay, let's try again.
Oh wait, so who's the strongest of us?
Everyone
Might
roll me
be able to help, but
everyone
no.
roll me a strength check.
Wait, no, I was going to enhance someone.
Well, you
I
can
mean,
still
just-
enhance someone, and then like, because I'm now just running it as a group check.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, Mel just Anna just like, what's wrong with you two? Takes it with one hand. It's like, yeet.
And it realizes that you actually have to turn the manhole cover slightly. Because there's like little bars on it to hold it in place. It turns it slightly and then it flings it up and off.
Like when you think you're gonna lift something super heavy, so you overcompensate, and
And
then
it's a really light
lighter.
box. Yep. And so you like fall on your ass. Yeah. That's essentially.
Oh, God. All right, everyone in the sewers.
That was a comedy of errors if I've ever seen one. Holy damn.
As people are going down, I'm gonna reach down and like touch like on Anna. I reach and I touch like her belt buckle, and on Kay I touch his like one of his like his arrow satchel, and I cast light.
Okay.
Behind me is lit. How convenient.
Whatever. I grab an arrow, I cast light on that, and I go, hold that out. I go,
Too late. It's too late. It
wear it on your front.
Your underwear.
I mean, Kay would do it, but like, also at the same time, he's wearing pants. Like,
I didn't see a belt buckle. I don't know. I just chose a random object.
you literally could have chosen my mechanical arm.
Yeah, there. You're gonna.
No, it's too late. It's happened. It's the arrow bag now. I'm just gonna look like a dumbass. Like, just you guys will be able to be blinded by the light following me because it's gonna be shining at you. It's gonna be great. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm not the first person into the sewers, though. Am I?
Who's going down in what order?
Alright, fine, it's me. Why not? What could possibly go wrong?
Right after, I'm not in any rush to be strategic. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm in a rush, but not to
Yeah,
be
let's.
strategic.
Like it. Fucking get in the hole. Fuckers
I
probably.
was probably
That's
last
what
as I sit there, and I'm like,
she
are we
said?
really going down there?
I love how there's literally no one taking a pause except Syl, and at this point, Kay and Annah are already gone.
So, Sylvania, after you're like, are we really going down there? Are you joining them, or are you staying up on top?
Going back to the
I want to say that I just stare there in disbelief as they all disappear. And then I'm like, well, I'm not going to find them now. Just like, don't go down.
Yeah.
So you're not going into the sewer?
I'll make sure the entrance stays open so they can come back.
That's smart.
Oh dear. Okay. So Sylvania, are you just gonna be like hunkering down and guarding that manhole cover then?
I'm just kind of sitting there awkwardly. It's like, I guess I'm watching this now.
Because at this point you can still easily hear them down in there. I'm sure Theo is yelling at Kay to stop being difficult.
Yeah, I am.
It wasn't an actually I won't find them. It was like I don't want to go down there, so I'm not going to find them.
Do I notice that Syl's not with us?
Easily.
Okay, I turn around and I run back to the manhole. I go, Syl, come on, let's go. We're gonna lose this.
Damn it.
Come on, Syl. I know it smells really bad, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's
How
fine.
deep is it?
Just, you know what? I'll catch you.
And you're right, like you're not even, for those who are down at the bottom, you're not in like this, like up to like your knees in sewer or anything like that. Like there is a stone walkway along either side of the sewer.
Ruby.
How deep is it?
It's about 20 feet down to the bottom of the, or to get from the manhole cover at the top down to the ledge down to the bottom.
It's not worth using Featherfall. Okay, I'll climb down.
Okay. You climb down, and the smell down here is foul. It absolutely assaults your nostrils. There's stone walkways on either side of the sewer, but the ground is kind of slick and a little bit damp, so you're kind of having to be a little bit careful with your footing. And immediately behind you in the sewers, there's a large sewer grate. And like crisscrossed grate. So, and looking at it, it's the holes in it are not big enough for a goblin to squeeze through. So it's pretty safe to assume he went the other way. And I want people to give me survival checks for trying to track him, or are you just running?
I would do survival.
Yeah, my thought is real quick, like, are we able to, I suppose it's too smelly to pick up his scent.
I don't think we need to worry about this unanimously.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay back and just like, it's not my area.
Anna and I are reasonably prepared for this scenario.
I will roll it for the giggles.
Theo is blinded by the light of my arrow cage on my arrow satchel on my back. And Theo is just blinded by his own mistakes.
I don't fuck. It smells. It smells real bad. I'm covered in grease. I have a black eye. Let's get this little fucker.
So yeah, with this route, you're easily able to pick up the footsteps in like along the walkway and see like little like footsteps in like the slime and the muck, and so you start chasing after. And I'd like everyone to roll me dexterity saving throws as you're running.
Well, that's average.
Well, I thought is why are you so mean to me tonight?
11.
So you have a couple of occasions where while you're going, you all kind of like slip and fall a little bit, and you're not able to travel at full speed just due to the fact of your footing's kind of off down here. No one falls into the slop of sewer in the center, but because you managed to keep everyone generally on the path. Sylvania almost slips it at one point, but you kind of reach back and grab her before she falls in.
I have a dumb question.
I have a dumb answer.
Can I prestidigitate the slime as we're running?
Did you learn prestidigitate?
Yes, I did!
Yes! Someone in our party fucking is a genius.
Can I prestidigitate as we're running? Like, I just had enough, and I'm just like, I just start prestidigitating everywhere.
I'm just pulling up prestidigitation quickly here. Give me a moment.
It says I can instantly clean or soil an object no larger than 1 foot.
It's a cantrip too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
Every 6 seconds, you could clean 1 cubic foot. So yes, you could. Would it be as fast as you're running? No.
Shit!
Because yeah, it's one action to cast it, so it takes you 6 seconds to go through the whole thing. So,
damn it!
And that only cleans 1 foot.
Okay, wow.
So you can every 6 seconds clean 1 square foot ahead of you, but
I just take out like the gnarliest looking puddles. Just
yeah,
I don't want that to splash.
I don't want that splash. I don't want that splash.
Let me splash. So as you're hustling through, at one point, with your guys' survival checks being so high, minus Theo's, you see at one point like he had turned and gone down one of the side passages in there, and you see at one point like the footprints kind of like get a little bit closer as if he's like slowed down a little bit, but then after a little bit you see like them like getting back into like a sprint size stride, but you're able to track it after about probably 20 or so minutes. You come across a large grate that has some of the bars have been like ripped and torn to the side a bit, creating a passage through. And judging by the footsteps, he did go that way.
How big is it?
Theo and Kay would probably have to duck to get through. Anna and Sylvania can easily get under without issue.
All right, it's gross,
Could be worse.
but I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna like try and keep my momentum.
Oh, you're gonna do like the video game slide where you're like, there's an obvious crack. I'm just gonna yeet and just
are you going
slide
head
on your
first?
butt underneath.
Are you going head first
No.
or foot first?
I was gonna try and do like the foot first. Like,
Okay, so roll. Because this is just flavor, roll me an acrobatics check with advantage.
Athletics with advantage 15.
Okay, so yeah, you do the whole like kind of like the ski stop type pose where you've got your feet to the side and you bring your head down. You kind of like almost like just surfer pose underneath this grate and up on the other side and keep running.
Good chin.
So
I'm expecting Kay to.
Can't get under there properly.
Pardon?
Kay and Theo can't get under there without like getting down.
Yeah, they'd have to duck, so they wouldn't be able to continue running to go under. It's basically like they'd have to like crouch down and like squeeze under.
Yes, Kay was going to attempt to like Annah slid pretty successfully.
Uh-oh.
So Kay was going to attempt to do the same, where he just like ducks and slides underneath to keep relative momentum, kind of like any video game character ever who's like run, slide.
Warframe.
Sure.
You have disadvantage on this. 1, because you'd have had to duck under normally, and 2, because you're drunk.
Oh.
8. You go and you're in what you think is exactly the right pose, and you get like mostly under, and then you clip your head on the thing, and your feet just go whoomp out from underneath you as you land on your back and keep sliding a few feet.
This is fine. I'm keeping some momentum.
It's all gone as you have to stop and pick yourself back up.
That's fine. It's just
Did he make it through the hole at least?
Oh yeah, he got through the hole. But
I'm through the hole. I just definitely hit my head on it, and I'm definitely covered in slime.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
You're gonna hate us tomorrow.
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna not remember any of whatever happened.
And your head's just gonna be sore.
Like, boy.
Sylvania, are you just running under, or are you gonna try and finagle and like glide your way under?
Stop before it and duck.
Well, you don't have to duck. Like you're able to just go on. Like you're short enough that you can just get under it without any issue.
I just go under then.
Theo, how are you going under this fence?
I saw Kay fail. And I'm gonna just duck under it because if Kay failed, I have no chance.
So you like slide up to the bed, stop, and like duck under and like kind of like, squeeze yourself under it.
I'm feeling very underqualified for this. And keep running.
You get the group of you get a little bit further down, and as you're going, I need all of you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, you say?
Wisdom
Is this
saving
magical
throw.
in origin?
That tracks for Kay. Yeah, that's about. I hit my head. I got nothing.
Or, Aaron, is that magical in origin?
Ish, yes.
I have advantage if it's magical.
It's not a damaging thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's damage. I just have advantage against magic.
Okay.
For a int wisdom int wisdom charisma saves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So Sylvania, Annah, and Theo, you hear nothing. Kay, you hear one word. Feed. And I'd like everyone to roll initiative
Oh fuck.
as you hear a slight, or there's a slight burble in the muck and mire that is in the center of this sewer as tentacles burst up out of the muck and mire.
I don't
Alright,
like
I'm rolling a number.
Initiative.
Yeah, I have to find where I click that. This one.
All right.
Kay and Mel, who's got the higher dex?
Dex, that would be K. I'm a knobbly little goblin thing.
Naughty little goblin.
Okay, so you have Sylvania,
Oh dear.
Theo.
Oh dear.
Shite.
Okay, Anna, and what is his dex?
That's a large creature.
Yeah, that's a biggin. That's a biggin.
Oh, it would help if I actually moved the window. Oh,
Alrighty. So as you watch these tentacles burst up out, and Sylvania, you have first go.
Okay, so I draw my sword and just go, fuck no. And see as my sword lights up into a branding smite. I need to roll my thing to see if I wild surged when I did that. Please don't. I did not. Okay. So branding smite, and then I am going to take a swing at it.
Does branding smite you have to act? Does it activate on hit, or does it you cast it and then?
There's a bonus action, and then next hit within a minute, it goes off.
Okay, and is that a concentration spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so take that melee attack.
Well, that's a nat 20. That's perfect.
Nice. That absolutely fucking hits. That is
Zoe's
a
just like, Zoe's, no!
So time to roll damage. Oh yeah, I swapped to a longsword. What does my longsword do? I think it's a D8.
you should be able to click on
Oh right, yeah,
longsword.
D8
It
plus
should.
5 slashing, and I crit.
We have you
Oh,
click
oops,
where it
that
says
did-
longsword +1 underneath it.
7 plus 1. Do we double that or do I roll again?
So it'd be 14 plus 1, so 15 damage.
Damn.
Plus your smite. How much damage does that deal?
2d6, so on a crit it's 4d6.
Okay,
Yeah.
so roll me 4d6.
Another 17.
Another 17
radiant,
damage.
and then I'm gonna swing my sword again. I don't think I'll pull off quite that hit again.
So glad we brought Syl.
I'm always happy glad when we have so.
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
That's another 7 damage.
Damn, Sil. 15, 17, plus 7.
39 points of damage.
39 points of damage in one turn. Shit.
I don't even have dog with me.
You don't even have dog with
That's,
you.
you're pissed that dog is not here.
Yep.
Why are you dog?
Theo.
I was going to. I can't move.
part
past.
of me is expecting Eldritch Blast just so it misses, so we can get that out of the way.
Oh, fuck you. I was going to move back a little bit if I can. If I can move through Anna.
Yeah, you can move
And
through
then
Anna.
I was just going to catch Choose Strike, which is I point a finger at a target, and then I get Breathe Insight into the target's defenses, and on my next turn, I gain advantage on my first attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that's only an attack roll. It's not a magic roll. I think
Correct.
we determined that. Okay. So, provided the spell hasn't ended. So, actually, if instead I'm going to switch that up to just Sacred Flame. Because I keep forgetting that that's for an attack roll and not for a spell attack.
Actually, just a second. Actually, no, that would be advantage on your first attack roll, so that's going to be regardless of whether it's a melee or a spell.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I cast True Strike.
Okay. That puts us on to K.
Wait, what's its insight into its defenses?
It gives you advantage.
Oh, okay,
That's where that insight into its defenses comes in.
okay.
Is it gives you
Okay.
advantage to where you need to shoot it in the squishy bits.
Oh, never mind then. Cool.
Yeah, True Strike is a very lackluster spell.
You know what? I'll take it.
Oh god, what does Kay want to do in this scenario though? Like, huh. I mean, I guess I can use my my. Do I still have short swords? Question mark.
Yes?
Yeah?
Cool.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, I just needed to clarify because I feel like I at least
You beat one to
Very-
hell on the tower in the Temple of Light.
yes, but regardless, I guess I have the two of them, and since I can use two-weapon fighting, I guess I'm going to try to hit things with them.
Okay.
That's the best thing I'm gonna do because I don't. Wait, what is this ability? Why don't I recognize this?
What ability?
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not gonna use it right now. It's fine.
Check portal.
I must have done something when we leveled up and I've forgotten about it. It's fine. I digress. I'm gonna hit things.
Okay.
With swords.
Okay, so swing your first attack.
Yes, that requires that button. Does
That
it
hits.
modify 20 hit?
Modified 20 hits.
Um,
So then just click where it says short sword. Under where you rolled.
under where I rolled?
On the text bar on the right, click short sword. Mel got
I
it.
just did. Of course, that's
Like-
not your roll, but yeah. Whew.
That's not right.
No,
I'm confused. What?
on the right-hand bar where it showed what you rolled.
Yes.
Click
The
where it says
entire
short
bar
sword.
is, but the entire bar is highlighted for me, not just the damage type calculation bit. I don't know.
In the chat bar, you need to click on the short sword under.
Oh, I
where-
need to do that. Oh, well, that's depressing. I don't like that number.
Okay, so 3 damage.
3?
You got minimum damage.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Gonna do it again.
second attack.
That does not hit.
That
There's
does
no
not
way
hit.
that hits. Cool. Well, I tried.
Alrighty.
Just remember, I tried.
You tried.
And then Kay's gonna feel like, oh god, we haven't done combat in so long. I haven't done combat in color in so long. Oh.
Anna, your turn.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He ran off this way, right?
You are going this way. Is the
We're going
direction you
this
were
way.
traveling.
All right. Then I'm going to. Oh no! I'll be leaving his area. Screw this monster. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Oh, yeah, that's
cast
right.
Tidal
Theo-
Wave.
I just realized that Theo had left his.
Yeah. I also just realized that I
Yeah.
am. Yep. Cool.
It's going to take an attack opportunity on Theo.
Of course it is.
It missed.
Yay.
Actually, wait, does it miss? What's your AC?
12.
Oh, never mind. It does hit.
Oh, of course it does. Because I'm squishy.
Yeah, I was like, 13's not going to hit, is it? It's like, oh,
no,
wait, this
yeah,
is Theo.
it hit me.
Um,
I'm squishy.
which is... Where's my D8? 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
No, that is bad.
Why are you mean to me?
Which does use up its reaction for the turn.
Oh,
All right, I took that hit for you.
that's awesome.
So if you want to move, you can.
Yeah, I definitely do. If that's how that played out before it got to my turn. Which means 5, 10, 15, 20. We're gonna run my movement,
Okay.
and then I'm going to manipulate this disgusting, foul sewer water sludge into a 10 by 10 square on top of Big Baddie over here, via the form of tidal wave.
Okay.
So, it has
Yeah.
to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, just a second. I just wanted to take a look at that so I know what he's getting into.
Absolutely.
Tidal wave. Dexterity saving throw. How does a 5 do me?
Ooh, I'm gonna say it's not a 14, so sorry, pal. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
It's gonna be 4d8. Oh no!
Oh,
That's
that's 2
damage.
1s.
It takes 14 damage. That's really sad.
All right, so it takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Was that?
I was bludgeoning. Also gonna roll my d20. 12 did not magic surge. Oh boy. Very excited for that, and it's just sad.
Alrighty. It is knocked prone, which means it has to use half its movement to get itself upright. Which I don't. Can you knock something prone that's in the water?
I wasn't sure if it would actually be prone, being tentacles and whatnot.
I guess it depends how deep that water is.
I mean, you could have knotted its tentacles so it can't efficiently move. You could have flipped it in theory. It still has to get up.
Yeah, it burns.
Based on the image.
Yeah, it burns half its movement to get up, or to right itself. And now it's going to start attacking. It's going to make its first tentacle attack against Sylvania. Does a 23 hit you?
No, I cast shield.
Reaction to cast shield? Alrighty. So it swings its tentacle out, and you get to cast your shield up just in time as the tentacle hits and like coils around and reels back. Its second swing is gonna go for Kay.
Oh, good. Me. That always bodes well.
That is a 16. Does that hit?
Oh, it does. Yes. Math. Sorry.
Okay. So that.
How bad does it hurt me?
Whew, real bad.
How bad is real bad? Because real bad for Kay and real bad for the rest of the party are on different scales.
That's very true. So you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's fine.
And
No, it's fine.
and 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
Oh, good. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I still have more health than some of the people in this party at max health.
I need you to make me a strength or a athletics check.
That's disappointing. You
are grappled.
I am being touched inappropriately by tentacles, and I'm not okay with it.
You are drunk.
It did not ask for my consent, and I just need this to be known right now that I did not give consent for tentacles to touch me in this way.
It warned you. It said feed.
Yes, but feed means mouth.
So.
Oh yeah, it's mouth.
So, okay, what's your health at?
27.
I haven't taken it yet.
Oh yeah.
But Kay is gonna scream. I thought you were going to eat me, not grab me, you giant piece of shit. And because Kay is very much like not super thrilled about the idea of being touched with tentacles, but like being eaten is perfectly okay, apparently. So like Kay has priorities, it would seem.
Well, that's great, because as you are screaming at this thing, you watch this giant toothy maw rise up out of the sewer sludge, sewer water draining from its mouth, and it's going to make a bite attack on you.
Thanks, I hate it.
Well, it's making it on me. You're fine.
And does it have advantage because you were grappled? Grappled. No. Hits do not have advantage on you while you're grappled. Okay. It's going to try and bite you. That is a dirty 20.
I mean, that totally doesn't hit me. Nope. Not even slightly.
Not
Nope,
even slightly.
Note the sarcasm.
I need more D8s.
So great.
Oh.
Rolled
a 1 and a 2 on its fucking D8.
Good.
Yes!
I know the feeling.
You take 6 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, wow.
Friends.
How about that? Does that work for you? That works for me.
You resisted the poison.
Good. Because at this point, here is Kay distracting the monster while everyone else doesn't take damage, because the only other person that can actually take any damage, I think, is Syl, and I'm not entirely sure. I know Syl
Damage? What do you mean take damage?
Yeah, Syl has
yeah,
taken damage
that's
yet.
the thing. That's the thing. Syl is probably the best person to tank things, and here I am just being like just a giant meatbag. But this is what I do.
You sassed the Otiug. What did you expect? Alrighty, that puts us back to the top of the order. Sylvania.
So as my shield shrinks back down to allow me to attack, I make my sword glow again, and I will roll for my surge again. Okay, no surge.
No surge.
Brilliant. And attack. And that is a 23. Not quite as good as before, but I'm pretty sure that still hit.
That definitely still hits.
Kill it.
Long sword and the extra. Oh, come on. Oh, that's still 6 damage when I roll a 1. That's not bad.
Wait, how are you getting 6? Oh yeah, because it's a +1 weapon. That's right.
Yes.
So
Okay.
+6.
And then I get my 2. Well, I just scrolled out of it. 2d6. And an extra 9. And then I will swing again.
Alrighty, second swing. Is a 21.
Another
That also hits.
God damn.
Sylvania's putting in work.
Yeah, she is.
She always does.
12. 12 slashing. That's better.
I mean, I would like to contribute, but I kind of can't.
Alrighty, that puts us on to Theo.
I would like to cast Flaming Sphere on it.
Flaming
So you're
Sphere?
going Flaming Sphere. So I'm gonna. It's a 5-foot diameter sphere appears in an unoccupied space in your choice. I'm gonna put it not on K. I am gonna put it on the creature though. So I'm gonna aim back here. If you can see my pings.
Let's E and
Hang on. I think I'm gonna have to roll to hit that thing first.
Flaming Sphere doesn't have an attack roll. It is a dex save. If
Oh
I
yeah,
remember
you're right.
correctly.
I am just losing it this
Don't worry,
today.
it failed mine.
While yes, but yes, it has a deck. It's a deck save. So it is, however, I've cast it at second level, so I'm gonna roll. I do not magic surge.
You mean third level? Oh no, sorry.
Nope, I've only got it at second level
Okay.
for some reason. I don't know why it's not at third level, but I cast it at third level. Yeah, I'm casting it at second level.
Okay.
Warlock, you have to cast it at 3rd level. You don't have
you're
second
right.
level.
I do have to cast it. Yeah. I don't have second level. You're right. So yeah, I've cast it at third level, but it doesn't really do anything at third level.
Yeah. I think the reason why it has it labeled as a second level is
Oh no! Wait.
That's what level the spell is originally.
No, yeah. When you cast this spell using a spell at third level or higher, it gets 1d6. So it's a 3d6 damage instead.
Okay, so ping again where you're putting the sphere.
Right. Oh, for some reason I'm unable to ping. Move it literally 1 square to the right. Your red sphere. Yeah, that's where I'm putting it.
Okay. Okay, so you conjure up the flaming sphere. It has to make a dex save. Here's the answer.
I lost my true strike, but that's okay.
Okay, so its dex save is 14.
It only takes half damage.
Okay, roll me your 3d6 fire damage.
6. Yeah, 3d6 fire damage. So half of 15, which I think is only 7.
7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it stays there.
Okay.
Until I lose concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay. Or he slaps you out of concentration.
Or he slaps me. And I'm gonna move.
He's a little busy, at least with some of us.
back.
Alrighty. So that puts.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast one of my healing light, and Kay gets 4 health. You get 4 health.
Oh my god! 4 health?
Shut up.
So kind of you.
That's at least a bite attack.
That puts me above half.
As long as you're above that.
Just remember this. The only health point that matters is the last one.
1.
Exactly.
Alrighty, that puts us on to Kay. Kay, you are currently grappled.
I am.
You can attack, I believe.
Can I attack?
Yeah, your movement speed becomes 0. So you cannot move.
If I can attack, I'm just going to attack.
Yeah, you can attack, but your movement speed is 0 while you're grappled.
How dare I? I guess I'm going to attack twice? Or, well, I'm going to attack with the short sword. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Perfect. And then I have to click this button.
7 points.
Hey! A decent number!
Yeah, so you got 7 points of damage there.
Do it again. 13 doesn't hit.
No, 13 does not hit.
Darn.
Moving on. That was Kay flailing around while being unfortunately groped by a tentacle. What are you rest of you up to?
Yeah, no, what are you up to?
So hey Theo,
Hey, what's up?
the thing you just cast.
Yeah.
It's remind me, is Sacred Flame the spectral, not actual flame thing, but it's more like
Radiant?
a ray of sunshine?
So I cast Flaming Sphere.
Or flaming
so
sphere.
there's a Flaming Sphere on him. As a bonus action, I can move it up to 30 feet. But it's just a ball of fire that I put on top of him.
That's awesome. All right, we're gonna change tactics and not put out that ball of fire with a giant tidal wave of sewer water.
I'm sorry if I stopped your tidal wave.
No, this is good. This is great.
I don't know if tidal wave would take it out because it's a concentration spell.
It says
The water spreads out
the
across the
water
ground. Yeah, extinguish
spreads out across the
unprotected
ground in all
flames.
directions. Yeah.
Extinguishing
Yeah.
unprotected flames. It does not differentiate between magic and non-magic flames.
Oh, okay.
I just wasn't sure if it was like, oh, it's not actually fire. It's one of those like cool things. Because I
No.
always do that where I describe something as like a flame, and then Aaron's like, it's not a flame. It's
Yeah.
like a ray of sunlight.
Yeah, no, this is actually a ball of fire.
All right, cool. Bonus action. I'm gonna cast Magic Beetle, assuming I can find,
You've got your
conjure
pocket
something
beetles.
like that up. Pocket beetles done. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, you've got Chuck, your one pocket beetle that you keep pulling out and throwing at them, and then picking up and throwing at them again.
Yes, I like it. Good style. All right, and then I am going to make my attack with a magic beetle.
Okay.
Which, let me just remind myself if that action. Sweet, it's a +6 to hit, which is superb. 18, which I know hits.
Yep, 18 hits.
That does 1d6 plus 3. Oh, wow, 5 damage.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
Alrighty. Otiug's turn. It is going to once again try and attack Sylvania, because you have done by far the most damage to it, and it is angry with you.
Let's be angry with me.
Does a 22 hit you?
I have to roll another wild surge, but shield extends and says no.
Well, you did not surge, and you did not get did not get hit.
So far, everything's coming up, Sylvania.
It is going to... It already has K grappled. So it is going to slam K, forcibly moving you across.
Oh, well, yay.
I need you to make me a DC 14 maybe make me a con save. DC is 14.
No!
Oh boy. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and are stunned until the Otiug's next turn.
Well, whoa. I'm so surprised.
You're at 23 hit points right now?
28. Or 18.
Oh, 18. Oh, that's right. You took more. God damn it. That still hasn't been hit.
No, Syl has not been hit. Syl has
I'm an
burned
obvious
many a
distraction.
spell.
It's a fun thing.
He's still grappled?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he's stunned, so he can't make his check to try and break free.
Okay.
It's better to be spell slots than in that thing's arms.
And actually, with K slammed against the other wall, the Otiug is going to make an attack on Syl again with its mouth.
Oh.
Does a 25 hit you?
Yes. Damn it.
Did you just say it does a 25 hit you?
Hey, to be fair, my
And you were
AC was
upset?
24.
Yeah, her AC is pretty high. Which as our primary tank, we do want her AC to be as high.
That I had to ask, does a 25 hit? Because with Sylvania using shield, that adds to her AC quite a bit. So it's like I want to make it's like, does this actually hit you?
If I had upgraded my armor already, that would have been my AC.
It still would have hit you on that though.
Yeah.
And actually, oh yeah, you're using a your sword. Okay. So that is 2d8. So you take 9 points, or no, 7, 8, 9, 12 points of piercing damage. I can math.
Oh god.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm actually good at those.
There
23?
you are.
You did not get poisoned.
So how much HP do you have?
25. I'm okay.
Okay.
I love how I'm at 25. I'm okay. Me, I've lost more than that this combat.
Alrighty, that puts us up to Sylvania.
Well, I can't smite him anymore, but I can at least hit him some more. 14.
14 just hits.
Okay. 6 more slashing,
Okay.
and a second attack.
Also
the crit
hits.
had to be on the other side, of course. 23 hits. 13.
It wouldn't be 13 because your offhand attacks don't actually get your strength modifier or your ability modifier to
That's
it.
not an attack.
Pardon?
That's just my second attack. I have 2 attacks.
Oh,
I
okay.
have 1 sword.
Oh, yeah, it's multi. That's right. You're not dual wielding. It's Kay who has. No, is Kay dual wielding or Kay's one sword?
I
So that's
am,
the attack.
but though I do have the ability of 2-weapon fighting.
Okay. Alrighty, so that's you take another. Like this thing is not looking pleased. Like it's starting to get kind of ragged. Alrighty, back into Theo.
Can I have a deck save from that guy?
You can have a dex save from that guy.
I want a deck save.
That is a 19.
Fuck. He only takes 5 damage from the flaming sphere, but that's just extra stuff. Because that just exists on the field now. I'm also going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I hit for 23, bitch!
Oh my god, is that the first time Eldritch Blast has hit?
Ah!
No, Anna's hit with Eldritch Blast before.
It's someone who isn't Theo doesn't count. Is this the first time Theo successfully hit something with Eldritch Blast?
But by Anna's hit, I mean Mel playing Theo has hit with Eldritch
It
Blast.
doesn't matter. It wasn't Jamie.
So is the numbers aren't appearing for me?
Appearing for me either.
Yeah, it didn't
They're not
jump for
appearing for
me.
you either? Okay, give me a second. I'll just do this the
Have
old-fashioned
it,
way.
I think Aaron just said it's spell attack, so it doesn't actually have a damage type.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so you'll have to roll your damage itself.
Backslash roll. Ah. D10 plus 5. I do 12 damage.
Nice.
And
Alrighty.
Kay is still grappled, right?
Kay is
Yeah.
still grappled until the end of the Oakjug's turn, and Kay is also
Oh my
unconscious. Or Kay is
God, Kay.
stunned.
I'm just gonna blow 2 more D6s, and fuck, you only get 5 HP.
Well,
Something.
It's all.
I
I'm
mean,
just suffering at
technically,
this point.
I'm back to being above half health again. So,
I'm just trying to make sure people survive.
That's fair. That's usually a good thing to do. Alrighty, that puts us on
Let's see.
to Kay, who is currently stunned. So that moves us on to Anna.
Hey, so apologies in advance, Theo, but seeing Kay get all beat to shit and tossed around, I'm gonna panic and cast Tidal Wave again,
That's okay.
which is gonna consume your sphere. So Big Baddie will need to make a Dexterity saving throw again.
Okay. That is a 2.
That's a 2.
That is
Okay.
a 2.
All right, Hail Mary, 4d8,
Yeah!
17 damage
Nice.
on Buddy Boy.
I mean, your ones turned into 2s, and then your other numbers got much better.
Yes. So kill me with as much dread.
Okay.
Oh, and let me Wild Surge. Let me check that. My bad. Ooh, it's an 8.
Okay, so it is.
Sorry.
Is that the rest of your turn, Mal?
And then bonus action, we will do, now that I have cast Magic Beetle and have like up to 3 little friends there, fling one in his face.
Is flinging the
And
beetle
13 does not hit his AC.
Is flinging the beetle a bonus action?
I have it here under my bonus actions on roll D&D
Casting
Beyond.
it is, but throw it is an action if I remember.
Oh,
correctly.
Yeah, it's an action
I
to actually
see.
throw the beetle, but you can so that way you can cast it to create the beetle and then throw them with your action.
I see. I thought once it was cast, it also counted as a bonus action to check one.
Nope.
Ignore me.
That's okay. You still did 17 damage.
Yep.
But it's still alive.
Uh,
It's still alive.
It's kind of flailing about and it kind of like rolls itself back up using half its movement speed.
My flaming sphere is gone.
Yes, because Anna's tidal wave would have
Yeah.
put that
Definitely knocked it out.
out.
I suppose I could have like moved it back, but that's okay.
That puts us to the Otyug's turn. It is going to hope to God to try and hit fucking Sylvania with its freaking
How's that
tentacles.
working out for it?
She's
So
literally fierce.
yeah, 2 shields later, it is not hit. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, well, here goes. Do I wild surge on this one?
Do we wild surge?
Oh, I do wild surge on
Oh,
this one.
Yeah, I'm excited now.
See,
I'll be a
I'm
potted plant.
when you're like, does Sylvania even have spell slots left? It's like, yeah, Sylvania might have spell slots left. I guess we're gonna find out. And it's like, yeah, you have spell slots left, but I almost prefer this. Alrighty, well, let's get that surge going. Roll me a d.
About to happen.
Everybody grows 4 inches.
Oh.
That'd be great.
Just please no fireball to the area.
471.
I'm hoping for the
471.
skeleton announcers to come back.
I like the skeleton announcers too.
They were actually great, but I don't think this is the same number.
This is
I don't
not the
think
same
we've ever
number.
rolled for.
Yeah, skeleton announcers were great.
This is 471.
I'm scared.
I'm just always excited at this point. Like, we don't get these often enough to actually worry about them.
No, I like the flavor behind this because like I enlarged my shield and something's about to happen.
Where is the... Yeah, because we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our 6th surge.
Yeah.
In a year
Yep.
and a bit.
It's only 5% chance every time we cast the spell.
And you
I
guys
mean-
don't spam cast leveled spells very often.
I'm sure that the amount of wild surges we will get higher and higher as we get more and more spell slots. Because up until recently, I would have been out of spell slots by now.
That's fair.
I only get 2 spell slots till like forever. So
But me and Anna keep getting more and more spell slots.
yeah.
Level, baby.
Oh, and Kay. Kay has spell slots too.
Sylvania, you
I
don't
suppose
know
I
what
do.
happened.
As far as I'm concerned, everything worked.
Everything's like you as you cast the spell, you can feel like as it casts, like something went weird, but you're not sure what, because your shield still came out. Your shield still came up, and your shield still blocked the attack.
The shield enlarged. There was like a little clink somewhere. I'm like, huh.
It's like that's not supposed to happen.
Oh well, I'll take a look at it after the fight. It's probably just because the shield got hit a whole bunch this fight.
Actually, one of the things that I like is the fact that you guys have still not found out what one of the other surges did.
Yeah.
Oh
when I-
right. Do you know what Anna's surge
It-
did that one?
This is the 2nd surge that we don't know
Oh.
what it did.
Uh-huh.
I'm really sorry. You know what I forgot?
What?
At level 5, I get 2 beams of Eldritch Blast. Do you want me to just remember for next time?
You hit with one. You've hit Eldritch Blast once, so just roll one more hit dice on it.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Another attack.
I
Eldritch
completely
Blast
forgot.
actually has.
Yeah,
no-
okay, so the second one wouldn't have hit.
Well, it casts 2 beams. Do they have separate attacks, or does it? They both.
Yes.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast has separate attacks because you can attack separate entities with it.
I completely forgot that I was at the stage now where I get 2 beams of Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, it is all good. Okay, so once again, the OTIG did not hit Sylvania because of her ridiculous fucking AC.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me not hitting.
No.
It's only to get crazier. I have plans.
Oh no.
It's gonna be one of those situations where the DM keeps throwing hard monsters at us because he can't hit the fucking tank.
No, see, I already know the solution to that. It's called saves. It is going to it's gonna do that. Kay, you're going for a swim.
Oh no.
As it takes
Damn it.
Kay and slams Kay down on the surface of the water, which, if anyone's ever done a belly flop, you know how that one feels.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, but that's like at most one damage. Like it hurts, but you recover
Except this is
very quickly.
being swung with force. It's still a tentacle slam attack.
I mean, sure.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
You got some of the
How's
water
it
in your
19?
mouth.
Okay, you will regain consciousness. You still take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now covered in sewer guck.
But someone knows prestidigitation, so I can manipulate that later because they're not going to want to be around me without using it.
To be fair, he was covered in sewer gunk before because he totally biffed it.
I mean, yeah.
But
let's
now
be
he's soaked
clear.
in it. And actually, while you're in the sewer, you start feeling yourself getting pulled towards this thing's mouth, and it's going to try and take a bite attack at you.
Oh, at me again? Oh, good.
Yep. Oh, but it whiffs that. It rolled a 2.
Part of me's like, but it hits. But no.
And its mouth.
That puts us back to the top with Sylvania.
All right. So I still haven't figured out what that thing did. My
Nope.
shield shrank back down. It
We're
seems to
gonna
be
get up and
working.
there's gonna be like shrimp in the sky.
I will
Everyone's
attack
gonna
it.
be wearing weird pajamas.
27, I assume hits.
That hits. Hot damn your
Uh,
rolls.
10 slashing, and another swing.
That
that's a
hits as well?
16.
Does hit.
16 hits.
And another 10 slashing.
Oof.
Jesus Christ.
Say the magic words.
Say it.
It's still up. It's barely, but it's up.
Word.
That puts us on to Theo.
I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
Remember to roll 12.
First attack is 16. It hits.
Okay. Roll me your damage.
Yes.
Hang on. It is.
Did you kill it? Did you kill it? Did you kill it? Do you kill it? And I have to try and survive being pulled under by being wrapped around in non-live tentacles that
So
are
the
trying
first
to drown
one-
me?
First one does 8 damage.
Okay, and are you just like firing both at the same time, or are you trying to like fire one and then fire the other?
I just fired one and then I just rolled the damage for it. I'll roll for the second one now. It misses, so I only did 8 damage.
Okay.
Uh,
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
It had 2 health.
Can I see its head?
Yes, it's currently opening its mouth to try and eat Kay.
Opening its mouth. So I'm right behind it.
Yeah.
Can I can't. I didn't move, but can I like run to the side and then as soon as its mouth opens, I aim the Eldritch Blast and I fire it inside of its mouth?
Yep. As
Yeah!
you slide, you get that lovely pose that Annah did as she's like surf sliding along, and then boof right into its mouth, and you see the Eldritch Blast go out through the back of its head as it slumps down. Kay, you're currently also in the sludge.
Yeah, I know.
But you're conscious, at least.
That's worse.
Yes, but the thing is, Kay recognizes prestidigitate, because let's be honest, every elf in creation knows prestidigitate. Or every fae folk, actually, let's be clear. Because anyone that does magic, it just prestidigitate. Why? I'm lazy. That's why the spell exists.
Oh, I
You're
got
right,
it
level
for like
stuff.
4 levels, but like, we'll forget about it. I had a moment.
How long did you guys go without having prestidigitation?
What's important
29
is we
seconds.
have it now.
8 seconds.
With that thing dead, I really want to check out my shield, like properly look at it. It's like, is there something wrong? And my sword, for that matter. It's like, did I hit my sword? What did I do?
You're looking at your shield and you're looking at your sword and you're not noticing anything different. And actually, roll me a straight d20. Okay. You're like you take a look at your sword. You're like, no, there's nothing. Nothing happened to this. You take a look at your shields. Like, no, nothing happened to this. But then, like, you're feeling a little bit thirsty because you just put out quite a bit of effort, and so you take a swig from your water skin, and it kind of dawns on you. It's like you took a swig from your water skin. It's like it's the exact same weight as it was before.
Oh, the water skin didn't empty?
It's the exact same weight as it was before.
I take another swig. Is it still full?
It's not full, but it has not changed weight.
I haven't changed weight. Is it lighter than I'm used to it being?
Nope.
Is it heavier than I'm used to
It is the same weight as if it was full,
I'm not full.
even though it's not full anymore. Yes.
Huh. Can I use my like Arcana knowledge to check out my water skin?
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
I was a 24.
24. You're not entirely sure what's going on with it, but you feel as though it might be worthwhile seeing how much it can hold. But you don't feel excessively inclined to do that with sewer water.
I'm not doing that with sewer water.
Kay, are you fishing yourself out of that sludge?
I'm gonna go over.
Begrudgingly, begrudgingly, Kay will swim to shore.
Sylvania's I'm getting the fuck away from that.
As soon as he's, I help him up, and as soon as he's up, I cast prestidigitation on him.
Yeah, you're just standing there like foot by foot, casting prestidigitation, clearing them off.
Just over and over, just ooh.
This wasn't optional, okay?
No.
I did not ask to be bathed in sewer water.
How you doing, bud?
I'm fine.
Okay. You let me know if you need anything.
I'm a little worse for wear, but I'm fine.
Okay.
And so as you're finishing cleaning Kay off, you hear from down this end just. That's where we're gonna take our break.
Fuck.
That's fine. I'm fine with this. This is okay. This isn't the end of session where we have to be super confused about what happened last time. Like, this is fine.
Alrighty, but we will be back in about 10-ish minutes. So, bye. We'll be back.
I can maybe push it to 8:15.
Okay, we are back. We're back a little bit earlier, but Jamie's gonna have to be running away soon, so we're wanting to get back into the swing of things. That goes over there. That goes over there. And so as I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. So as you finish dealing with this Otiug, you can hear clapping coming from down the sewer. And a tall figure steps from around the corner. Standing over 8.5 feet tall, the scales of this massive dragonborn are deep red and painted black with war paint. Bony horns follow up the ridges of its face, with two much larger horns cresting at the top of his head, one of which is broken in half. There are scars scattered across the surface of its bare chest, and a thick long tail protrudes from beneath the simple cloth wrapped around its waist. And in one of its hands is the bloodied corpse of a tiefling, gripped tightly by the throat. And as he looks...
Well, that's inconvenient.
And he looks to the group. At least you can sort of fight. Follow. And he motions for you to follow him.
At this point, what's the worst that could happen? Kay follows immediately without questioning anything.
And go, are we going to our death here? That was a very dead tiefling he was holding.
Says the person who's been actively seeking drugs for the past couple hours.
Oh, shut up, you're drunk.
I may be drunk, but I know when there's a strong, muscular individual that can probably cuddle me greatly. And I'm perfectly fine with that if this is an
As
option.
you went off of that tangent, you just started to get a look from Sylvania, just, what?
Kay doesn't know what his type is. It's mostly living. So
So you're not after the tiefling then?
not particularly, no.
Sorry, Theo, but that's the way our goblin friend went. I think we have to follow him for some
What?
answers.
Okay.
I'm gonna get burned on magic after that. My shield needs some recalibrations. Do you think this is going to turn into a fight? Because I'm not ready for it.
I think anything can turn into a fight depending on our words.
Well, again,
accurate.
As the group is kind of group huddling and talking, you just hear the grinding of metal as he pulls a large jagged blade from the wall and swings it up and over his shoulder and looks back at the group. It's like, not a request. And with his hand that has the tiefling, and it just kind of motions the direction down that he came from.
Yeah, you heard him.
I want everyone to know that no matter where we're going, I respect all of you.
Kay is gonna specifically check out this man before carrying along. He's gonna stop in front of him and do the...
I'm gonna grab Kay by the
and
ear.
then turn around and carry on.
I'm gonna grab Kay by the ear and just... Yeah, I'm just gonna grab Kay by the ear and wrench him and be like...
Pulling a Songo.
Not time for this.
Your Songo and Kay is now Moroku.
Yeah.
I don't have a
Just with
black
less-
hole in my hand.
just
that
with less
sucks
white
everyone inside.
Just less handprints marked on your face.
Yeah.
I was only looking. God.
We don't want to check this guy out.
And so you
I
follow...
want to check everyone out. I've checked you out, but you're not that interesting.
As Theo just throws him into the sewage again.
Thinking about it. Go ahead, DM.
No, that's your call. That's not my call.
Yeah, no. Just saying. Thinking about it.
So as he leads you along, and you're following him for probably another half hour or so. And during this time, he doesn't say a word. Eventually, you turn a corner, you see a large metal door. And he walks up, puts a sword down on the floor, and then one hand just pushes this massive door open, grabs the sword, hefts it back up over his shoulder, and you can hear the murmur and bustle of a crowd beyond the door.
Oh, fuck.
Good.
As you step in, you can see quite a number of people wandering around on here. At just a quick guesstimate, probably 100+ people.
Is this an illegal fight ring?
And you can see market-style stalls littered about. There's what looks to be a tavern of some sort with, like, a whole bunch of tables set out and, like, a bar up against one of the walls. You can hear the yelling of crowd gathered around a large fenced pit. The faint sounds of bludgeoning flesh coming from within it. One thing you do all notice is the air smells cleaner.
Like baked goods.
Like no longer in a sewer. And there's a couple guys who are like pushing the door closed behind as you've all entered in. And he takes the corpse that he's carrying, and there's a wagon nearby, and he tosses the corpse up on to the wagon. You see the people who are like kind of leaning up, the wagon kind of jump and like look at him and just kind of like nods to them, looks back to you, follow. And
I don't think I want to follow.
And as you like, are you gonna try and run, or are you gonna continue following?
No, I said under my breath.
Okay.
I would like to ask him, where are we going?
He doesn't answer.
Of course he doesn't answer.
Go ahead.
The entire time that we were walking, the half hour to get here and whatnot, was I able to tell if, like, we were going up at all in elevation and maybe we're no longer in the sewers? Like, was there any possible way that we
roll
were
me a survival
slowly-
check.
Oh boy, because it smells real nice in here. 21.
You're actually lower than you were before.
Ooh, all
you
right.
went down.
All right, everyone, we've descended to the pit of eternal fighting.
Found a
Could be
little
worse.
underground market.
We could have been dead by tentacle monster.
Okay.
You think any of these people are wizards and know things about my blueprint?
No.
I don't think so, Sylvania. I think this is not the place where we ask the scary people beating each other up to death if they know anything about the blueprint.
Well, the last person to know things about the blueprint was someone you said that we shouldn't go talk to too. So
Yes, but that person was immortal and knew lots about magic, and there's a cart of dead people over there.
No, there's only one corpse in it.
I know, there's a cart with a dead person over
Okay,
there.
wants to comment. She's not technically immortal. She's just really, 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 really old.
Anna doesn't want to get in trouble. She just wants to talk.
Kay has already accepted the fact that the crazy bitch is now gonna hurt him for saying weird things about her, because he's an idiot. So he knows he's a little bit of a dumb guy, and that he's accepted it.
Alrighty. Well, this giant dragonborn leads you forward. As you see, as like people notice him coming toward him, they move and they give him like quite a clear berth, they clear path and give him quite a wide berth as he heads forward, and he leads you to another large door. Guards posted on each side of it, and as he's approaching, they grab onto the large metal rods on the door and pull it open, nodding to him, and he turns to you, "Stay here," and turns and goes through the door, and the guards push it closed behind him.
Are we being signed up for another pit fight? I feel like we're being voluntold to sign up for a pit fight.
One of the guards that's standing by the door is like, Well, if you want a pit fight, I'm pretty sure you could.
I do not. Do see? Who that? I have questions. Who? And I point to the tiefling. Who the hell was that?
Well,
I know some from
it
a
doesn't
book,
matter.
probably.
They're dead.
I'm sorry, DM?
Yes?
What'd you say?
No problem with someone's book.
Yeah, they're dead though. Rip.
Is there-
Who cares? Moving on.
Does anyone see a goblin everywhere? Anywhere? I'm gonna do a quick. Can I do a quick perception check for a goblin?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
As soon as I find my sheet. 22.
You can spot at least 7 or 8 goblins running around.
Do any of them look familiar?
It's a bit hard to tell just due to the fact like you're spotting like the back of one's head standing like in the crowd and kind of thing. Like you're not getting like a clear view of like, is this person's face? And also, you didn't get an excessively great look at Gant's face when he took off. And as you're standing there, a slender elf, he's got like vibrant green eyes and he's got a bit of a devious smile, pipes up as he approaches the group. It's like, ooh, dragged in by the blood scale. What trouble did you get into, I wonder? And he's his outfit is very loud. Like his hair kind of like plumes out and just drapes down past his shoulders. He's got a brown leather jacket with a really wide collar, and it's kind of like draped open a bit. And underneath, he's got a semi see-through white shirt. And he's wearing gray tights and knee-high leather boots.
Do I still have my cigarette?
You do.
I'm gonna pull out my cigarette, take a drag, and I'm gonna say, "That's none of your business, chum."
And he kind of looks down, and he leans down to look you in the face. It's like, the bratty type.
I'm gonna turn around with my cigarette and face the wall and ignore him.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Not like that.
I'm sorry you caught us at a disadvantage. A bunch of disadvantages. Who are you? And I'm sorry, what? Who was that? And what is this place?
My name is Livonus. I am a entertainer of sorts. Should you ever find yourself in the need of relaxation, I'm usually around the market. Unless I'm with another client, of course. But do stop by. As for the
Name is
buds,
Levolus?
Levolus.
Love.
Levolas.
And he's an elf.
Yes.
High wood.
He's a high elf.
Okay.
And it's like as for your friend who brought you in, he's the master's pet, I suppose would be one way of putting it. They keep them on a relatively short leash, though kind of looks back towards the cards like, not always.
So I'm just going to pardon me for making assumptions, but when you say pet, I'm guessing the.
I know, just like, and it's just like.
Sorry.
I'm guessing you mean more attack dog instead of someone who does tricks.
Oh, I'm sure he's got quite a few tricks as well.
Okay, I'm just gonna not ask those questions anymore.
Not facing the wall.
And as you're standing there and kind of chatting a little bit, like you hear a couple loud bangs from the inside of the door, and it's like, Oh, well, I best be going. And he turns and saunters off. As you watch the guards once again grab the door and pull one of them open, and the Dragonborn kind of waves for you to follow.
I'll
Are,
give Mark
are,
a
are you going to go through the door?
I guess we are.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna like do that like steadfast quick walk that people do kind of when they're excited but nervous and they want to like move fast, but then they're like, oh god, what am I doing? So he's gonna be like like actively outpacing everyone he's with.
Okay.
Intentionally.
Once you're all through the door, the guards close it behind you. The sounds of the crowds now just muffled noise in the background. You fall down a hallway, and at the end there is a heavy red curtain, to which he reaches out and pulls it aside and motions for you to enter. Once passing through, you can... He steps through as well, and he stands in front of the curtain, basically barring the way out. And taking a quick look around the room that you're now in, you can see a simple wooden door on the far back wall. On the right side of the wall, there's a large rack with bottles of various drinks and a bar table in front of it. There's no one currently at the bar. On the left wall, you see a desk flanked on either side by a bookcase. And there's also a simple wooden door beside it, or beside one of the bookcases, also closed. And in the center of the room, you see 4 large plush couches with an ornate table in the center. And on one of the couches, you see a very pale individual sitting there. Their skin is smooth, almost gray in color. Long silver hair drapes over the back of the couch. Their facial structure is very, very neutral and androgynous. They're wearing royal blue silken robe, the top slightly draped open. And you can see their slender but toned stomach through it. In one hand, they are delicately holding a glass half filled with red wine, just casually swirling it about the cup. And at their feet sit 2 more people. An elven woman with long blonde hair, dressed in red silk robes and holding a platter of various fresh fruits. And the other is a human male, much more muscular in build, wearing red silk pants and no shirt. He's currently kneeling, and he's got one of the figure's feet staying propped up on his knee, and he's currently massaging this figure's leg. Oh, just a second. Someone else is... Damn it, Discord, fuck off. Someone else started a Discord call. I was like, no, go away. Yeah, and that the male there is currently massaging the figure's leg.
Kay's immediately gonna call out, really? Silk pants in this environment? That's because Kay is gonna, like, surprise, he knows what silk is. Everybody. And second, that's your clothing choice? Right there, just red silk pants? Really?
And
that's gonna be Kay.
Okay. And so, Thea, what were you saying?
I'm muttering to myself, I'm decidedly uncomfortable.
And as Kay, as you're commenting on the red silk pants, the figure just kind of smiles. It's like, well, yes, it does feel so much nicer on the skin.
I mean, everyone knows that, but we're in a sewer? Giant question mark. Like,
the figure just kind of... The figure smiles at you. It's just like, do you smell sewer?
Kay actively, like, when he said sewer, like, he was thinking, like, his face was so inquisitively, like, the fuck are we? Like, a giant question mark cloud, like, emote respond next to his head to be like,
What?
Really? And then Kay's gonna respond with, I suppose not, but I have questions.
And I may very well have answers, though I too have questions. Please do come take a seat, and kind of motions to the other couches there.
Kay is so gonna do the most Kay thing he's ever done. He's gonna walk to a couch, like I'm assuming love seat or larger in size.
Sofa size. 3 seaters.
Perfect. Kay is gonna walk up to it, be 2 or 3 steps away, jump, and like flop down, taking the entire couch in a draw me like one of your French girls poses. He's just gonna be like,
Okay.
all right, what are we talking about?
What are the other 3 people doing?
I'm gonna stand behind the little. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll sit on the arm of the couch.
I'm gonna stand behind it.
There's 3 couches, not including the one that the other person's sitting on.
So I've claimed essentially one as my dominance. Annah is leaning against one. So we have an empty couch. So
I will go sit like on the couch that Anna's leaning on.
Okay.
So the question is, what couch are you behind, Theo?
I'm behind yours.
Okay.
And
Theo is asserting a dominance over Kay right now. That's all I got. Also, it's 8:17, Jamie.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm kind of pushing it for 3 more minutes.
Okay. So the figure kind of, it's like, you can sit. I don't bite.
It's fine. I'll sit in a few minutes, but right now I feel like standing. I hope you don't find that too
It's
rude.
unusual, but be what is. So, to whom do I owe the pleasure of this meeting this evening?
I'm Kay.
And kind of like looks up to you, Theo.
I'm sorry, you've caught us at a bit of a disadvantage. 1 minute we're fighting a tentacle monster in the sewer. The next, your large, scaly, muscled friend is telling us follow with a corpse in his hand. So, and then we were brought here. So I don't know why we're here. He's gay.
What is mad is at the moment.
You can call me Theo.
Turns to you, Anna.
My name's Hannah.
Hannah
Hannah.
turns and looks at Sylvania. And,
Hi, Sylvania. I am a tinkerer from place I'm from.
you are from Elroche.
From Elro. I was on a quest to find or to build a great thing, but I have no idea what it is.
Interesting. Perhaps I'll have to explain more later. And the person kind of like waves the 2 figures that are at their feet aside, and they kind of like step back, and the figure stands up and kind of bows like, I am Zane. I am head of Tos Korai. I rule the underbelly of Aminodel.
Is Dell a person and 2 as well as a city?
Pardon?
Is Aminodel a person as well as a city? The
Nope.
underbelly.
I'll let you know a little later. So.
And they walk forward and they extend a hand to each of you to shake your hands.
I'm gonna shake the hand, but then I know this is as far as I've pushed it. So please let me know how this awesome NPC encounter goes, because I have to go.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Get out of here, Theo.
Bye, guys.
Kay is gonna do the most un-Kay thing of this scenario, and when he shakes the individual's hand, he's going to do it like the super professionally firm way. He's going to get a good solid grip on the hand and make sure he shakes like properly to like assert like I don't give a damn, but at the same time, dominance. Because apparently handshakes do that sort of thing.
So you're trying to be super dominant as you shake their hand?
No! I'm not going to try to be super dominant. I'm trying to be like a perfectly average dominant human being, but I'm not willing to accept your shit. So like, you do a firm, solid handshake, but you're not like trying to crush the other person's hand.
Okay. Do you find that their hand, as they take... And Sylvania, did you shake their hand as well?
Yes.
Okay. You find as you shake their hand is actually cold to the touch. Also, Kay, as you do your firm handshake and get a nice solid grip, their hand is limp. They're not. They don't try and fight back or try and like return that firm handshake. It's very, very gentle.
Is this person unusually pale?
Their skin is gray.
Gray.
Like they're like it's not. They don't look undead or anything like that. If that's what you're going for. But as after they shake each of your hand, they go and they return to their seat, and it's like, so I've been told that you gave Gant quite a fright. Do tell me, what is it you want with him? But do answer carefully. We wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen now, would we? And they give you like one of those like heartless smiles, like the mouth smiles, but the eyes are just stone cold. It's like,
I had some questions for Gant myself. I used to own a meadery, and it kind of went under due to some unfortunate events in my village. But I've been looking to reopen and expand my repertoire. If you catch my meaning.
explain.
Well, the mead business was great. I made a pretty modest living. I was in the village of Yesher.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, man, it's been a while.
You remembered.
Yesher.
I give you props for that. I don't remember what happened last week. 2 weeks ago, never mind what happened now.
That's
Have
okay,
you
Kay.
heard of
I forget what happened yesterday half the time, so I'm completely in your boat.
I don't know what I ate for breakfast.
You had breakfast? Okay, sorry, continue.
No.
I'm gonna ask him if he's heard of Yesher.
The name does not ring a bell.
It was a tiny village, and I was very close with the people there, but I kind of always felt like I was meant for something bigger. And my mead was very well received. People from Amanodel, from Ithamir, all over, would ask for my mead in particular. And I think there was a real market there for growth. But I want more than just growth. I want prosperity, security, to live life kind of like you.
I'm sorry. Kay coughs really loudly, very, very just abruptly. Just under no circumstances whatsoever.
He has a cold. Fell in the sewer water. He's silly.
In case should probably be ignored.
So as you're regaling this story, it's just like, or the figure's just like, and what does this have to do with Gant?
I wouldn't say I'm new to the city here. I've made trips for my mead before, but I'm not in touch. I'm not connected. And while trying to make some connections, his name popped up along with a place that he kind of frequents. And his name popped up as someone I could talk to expand said repertoire.
I see. And Kay, what brings you here? What business do you have with Gant?
Oh, I have no business with Gant whatsoever. I'm just inquiring about insert drug name here because I want to learn how to stay as far the fucking away from it as humanly possible.
So you mentioned the whipseed?
Oh, Kay does. Just unequivocally, Kay is like, rumor has it, Whipseed has led me here. I want to know what I can do from now on to never be a part of this conversation.
And Sylvania, what business do you have with Gant?
I don't have any business with the Gant. You see, this all started. I'm trying to figure out a blueprint thing, and I had someone tell me that to use it, I would need a bunch of people with no sense of self-preservation. I concluded that was my friends here, and I've been following them since. And they had business with Gant, and I had business with these friends. So now I'm here.
And actually, who wants to take over Theo? Because Theo's not here.
Oh, yeah, I can take over Theo.
And
Theo here.
they look up to Theo's like, and Theo, what business do you have with Gant?
Well, sort of a similar boat as Sylvania. It's not that I personally have business with Gant, but I am a kind of partner of Annah's here. And since Annah has business, I'm helping her.
I would like everyone to make me deception checks.
But I didn't deceive him. I said the
I
truth.
see. I was 100 fine. I'll roll it, but I will roll it in duress.
I actually did
I'm-
tell the truth. Like I
See-
actually specifically didn't want to come down to the sewers.
It can't be persuasion, eh?
Let's be perfectly honest. I feel this is a situation of other people might be lying, and I just need to not appear like I'm acknowledging the fact that other people are lying.
Alright. Theo.
I'm really bad at this. But I was 100% honest, and there was no deception involved, so I'm probably fine.
So
Who's first?
Anna's got a dirty 20.
And then
And,
everyone else is below 10.
And Theo's got an 8.
With Kay with a 5 and Sylvania with a 4.
But
I'd
yeah,
like to still point out that I wasn't actually lying.
To some extent you were, though. Because you all know why you had business with Gant.
I, as a player, don't actually know why we have business with that.
right.
Oh yeah, because you weren't there for the last bit of last session. Basically, you were hired by INRA to find out where the Gagori lace drugs are coming from. And one of the people's names who had been dropped as possible dealers was Gant.
Okay.
And so the
I
party
assumed it was a killer or something. But...
Yeah, so the party was trying to find Gant to try and find out information.
I mean, that is the summary of what we were trying to do. Yes.
Yes. And as the figure kind of sits there and I am a generous individual. And as a generous individual, I do not appreciate when people lie or try to hide their intent. I offer you one more chance to tell me the truth. What is your business with Gant?
Okay, I was telling the truth, but also, who do I want to appoint?
Kay's just gonna intervene and be like, so apparently Gant was involved in the drug trade of things that happen in Amnodel, and yeah, we were intrigued by this. Therefore, we were going to ask him questions, but clearly we ended up at you. Therefore, that's why we're here. But really, I don't want to be involved in this. Drugs are bad, especially the one you guys are dealing. There are significantly higher quality drugs, and you're doing whipseed? Whipseed.
Whipseed is one of the more common drugs that was
Well,
being
Whipseed is
laced
the
with
one that
Gagori.
we've been. Whipseed
Yeah.
is the one that we've been dealing with,
But
right?
we don't know that he deals in Whipsy. We don't know anything about this guy.
Yes. Kay's gonna be like, Whipseed is just terrible for business. You do know that, right? Like, there's number of better drugs, but aren't this one? Like, seriously. But, like, Dude Bro wants to do it, so, like, we're just gonna ask him some questions, probably. Okay, bye.
Okay. These are my friends here. Everything Syl said was correct. She met up with us when I was in Ragnashire, doing research for this business project that I've brought up. I'm talking like Theo. Holy crap! Sorry.
Yeah, you are. I was just like, is this Anna talking or is this Theo talking? I was confused.
No, sorry, Theo. Theo's gonna be quiet. You know what? Yeah, I don't know what Theo's gonna do. My bad. Didn't switch off the Theo train.
Well, you started out with the K, and just
Yeah.
like autopiloted into Theo mode.
I wanted Theo to get Kay to like shut up, and then forgot to segue over. My apologies. These guys are with me. I met Syl in
Stoneforge?
Not Rag. Stoneforge. There we go. Stoneforge. Well, I was trying to like check out some new business ventures and see what parts of the city I can expand my repertoire wink to. Turns out the dwarves are not very open to fun times. That's where I met Syl. She is more focused on this blueprint, but we've kind of adopted her, similar into a way that we've adopted Kay, who is clearly against my, let's say, my inclinations, but he's become something of an adopted child to Theo here, who is one of my partners. So please ignore Kay, who is getting all up in your throat about drugs are bad and the like. And getting all up in my face. Oh my goodness. And look in my eyes. I honestly wanted to talk to Gant. I did not want to talk to you, but I'm very grateful for the opportunity because you seem like someone that's more in the know than Gant is. But I did just have questions for him, for myself.
And they're like, Gant, come on out. And the door by the bookcase opens up, and the goblin comes on out. Just like walks over and takes a seat on the empty couch. You now have Gant. What are your questions?
I'm gonna hop off and the arm of the couch that I was sitting on and offer my hand to Gant and see if he shakes it.
He looks to you and looks over to Zane, and then kind of nods and turns back and reaches up and shakes your hand.
Oh, he's really well trained. Okay, I'm gonna shake his hand and say, "Congratulations, Gant, you are not the father. That was just a clever ruse." I don't know if he heard me shouting at him. I just wanted to.
He is even more confused now.
Okay.
Because he did not hear.
Well, that backfired.
He's like, what?
Alright, never mind. I thought you heard me shouting nonsense at you when you fled from us at the Crystal Star.
Star.
Damn it, every time.
Kay is actively forcing himself to say nothing in this exact moment because he really wants to, but he doesn't feel it's the right time to just be like, so just remember this, Anna.
You're doing me a solid. I really appreciate you trying to help us get out of this alive. Gant, I heard from a friend of mine outside of the rum bucket that you were the right person to talk to about some chemical entertainment. What's drugs? Drugs, Gant.
What about him?
Specifically, Gregory. Gregory.
Gregory?
Yeah, Gregory.
Gregory.
Setting an R.
Gregory. No, that's a cricket.
Now my area of expertise is alcohol. I can do a lot with it, but I don't know what it's like to lace it, if you know what I mean. And I don't know if Gregory can intermingle with alcohol in a way that's good for the people I'm selling it to and keeps them coming back. Keeps them healthy enough to come back.
Oh, what do I need you to roll?
Fuck. Via persuasion?
You know, I'm just gonna need you to roll me a straight charisma check.
Oh, good. I do have advantage on those. But not a saving throw, just a check. Oh, so I guess I don't have advantage because it's not a saving throw. Boo.
Yeah, this is just a straight up charisma check.
All right.
15.
Looking at a 15.
It could be worse. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, it could have been the 5. You hear Zane laughing.
I don't pay him any mind. My conversations with Gant.
And Gant's just like confused, looking over at Zane and like confusedly looking back at you. It's just like very much like a what the fuck is going on kind of expression on his face.
Ah, shit.
And he's just like, Gregory? You're best to stay the fuck away from that shit. That shit's awful.
Awful. What do you mean, awful?
Fucking kills you.
Poison?
Yeah?
Then why would someone suggest that this is the substance I need to get my not clients, but my clientele high?
Well, they're a fucking idiot, that's what.
Huh. I need new friends.
Uh-huh. Obviously. If they're trying to get you
All
into
right.
Gory, you got deeper shit.
Oh, gosh. Wow. I'm going to turn to, like, Kay and Sil and Theo and be like, geez, my bad, guys. I got some bad leads. Wow, I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, while I have you here, what could I lace in mead?
Out of strict curiosity, can Kay actively give you a name that would be perfectly laced in mead right presently, at the conversation based on his knowledge of random weird drugs the Fae people use?
Yeah, you spent enough time around the Fae and know that they've mixed a whole lot of weird shit in with their stuff.
Kay is literally first thing he's gonna do is gonna be like, why didn't you choose? I'll let Aaron decide the name of the thing that he's gonna carry on, probably as another drug in his universe.
You mean you're not gonna pick the name? Jeez.
Do you want me to pick the name?
Go for it.
Alright, well, it's called Scrim. Why didn't you think of Scrim? It's great. It's perfect for this thing. It dilutes in liquids fairly easily, and like Kay will literally just like on salt, like the degree of nonsense. I have no idea if anyone at this table has any idea of the drug I'm referring to. By the way,
Haven't the
I'm
foggiest.
literally being like, blah. Why didn't you do this? It's perfect for this situation. It gets people really high. Has very low amounts of effects overall, but really is great for retention. If you want people coming back, this is perfect. It doesn't have. It has very few negative side effects. Like you get like the shits a little bit, like if you didn't eat food, but like, who cares? I mean, what?
Excuse me, Gant. Hey, so first of all, why are you just telling me this now? But don't answer that. Also, what in the world is Scrim? Is this one of your Fae shenanigan things?
Actually, let me tell you about Scrim real quick. Insert very short form ad-lib version of it. It grows very high top of the mountains. It's a mushroom. It's literally ground up into tiny little bits, and then it's literally diluted into everything. It's great.
Like, well, it seems I wasted everyone's time.
Remember, Kay is a dumb guy, and he does know nothing. Also, drugs are apparently my thing.
Oh.
And as you're kind of like wrapping it up a little bit, like Zane's just like, so do tell me, who is it that was suggesting Gogori?
Ooh, did I get the name of the fellers I talked to?
You did not.
No. Okay. He's my buddy Mac. He's a frequent patron at the rum bucket.
Roll me another deception check.
13.
13. Well, I try to be patient. But clearly you hold honesty in very low regards. Because as entertaining as this ruse has been, I grow tired of it. And so, and as they stand up, after going to get instant sessions.
Cool. Coolsies.
I mean, part of me feels like I'm going to be hired by a drug cartel to tell them about drugs they have no idea exist because they come from a different dimension, but you know.
Sorry, Indra. I know you said preferably alive, but it's gonna have to be in pieces.
I'm not ready for a fight.
Does everyone need to be alive? Who knows? Maybe you guys just might be kicked out of here and you just never are to come back. And then I have like an invitation with like an elevator because I apparently know way too much about drugs because things happen in the Fae with drugs and food.
I'm sure they love you, Kay. They're clamoring to write up that employee contract.
I just find it funny that you automatically assume these are the people we need.
I didn't think we were gonna be brought to the Lord of the Underbelly of Ammon Odell.
That's fair.
Was not prepared to roll my way out of that paper bag.
So you just kept adding. You kept adding more things to the paper bag.
And Kay is ratherly rather relaxed and also very knowledgeable on a terrible topic.
And also still
Like-
drunk.
Oh yeah, which does not help because you let me talk and talk. Because at this point, let's be clear, it's been a little bit of time. The alcohol's definitely hitting me if it wasn't hitting me before.
Oh yeah.
And now I'm just like, I don't care about the consequences. Let me talk.
Yeah, sorry, Theo. You probably had something smart to say to get us all out of this. And
Well, that being said, next session will probably start out with giving Theo a chance to attempt to dilute things if they can, but that'll be up to them. They may just be like, no, fuck it, we're already knee deep in this shit. Let's go.
Let's just murder you, or Theo might be able to get out of it. Oh well, Theo's gonna be very, very not happy to hear this. Just to be clear.
Alrighty, but we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me again, my lovely players, and yeah, we'll see how this all turns out in a couple weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
TPK.
Hopefully not, but we'll see.